Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Cancer, August 26, 2022. There can be some confusion early today, but clarity is with you as the day advances. You're determined to get back on track in a significant way. A responsible theme becomes and benefits you now. Work or practical matters tend to flow well, primarily because you're rising to challenges. The benefits might also extend to your personal life. You're drawing on self-discipline and tying up loose ends. Constructive and respectful conversations and shared activities can figure strongly. It's an excellent time to gain an edge in your work or business and for strategic planning and thinking. You might gain new information or a mental advantage today. As soon as you wake up today, you may wish you were able to hide under your covers. In fact, you may feel somewhat foggy, insecure, or even hungover. This is because Venus, the planet of love and joy, is now partying a bit too hard in your zodiac sign. She will become intoxicated side by side with Neptune, the planet of delusion. This ensures that everyone will be feeling off, but you most of all. Don't let a distorted view of your relationships give you anxiety today. If something pops up that makes you emotional, let it go for the present moment. You may feel better suited for your career path after a moment of clarity as Venus in your sign squares Neptune retrograde in Pisces. As Neptune retrogrades slowly but surely reveals what is hidden in your career path, you may have a clearer vision of what you want to accomplish or be known for. There could be exceptionally mutable energy associated with the square, especially if you are unsure of what kind of disposition best matches your preferred professional status. Although a little chaotic, it can be a great transit to try out a few different professional identities. Going places is very much on your mind, perhaps travel by air to countries across the ocean. A friend might propose that you take a trip together. You might also find yourself thinking of going back to school, as a new interest may have opened up for you and you're going to be quite curious to learn more about it. Careful planning is necessary for whatever you may decide to do today. Don't rush into anything. Your social life is due to suffer some turbulence. You feel put down by friends and family or even get into arguments with them. Take a critical look at yourself, perhaps you are asking too much of your loved ones. Hold back a little and resolve the issues by talking to them instead of trying to have your own way all the time. You've got more mojo than you thought you had, and it's about to surprise you and your friends with a sudden display of big-time craziness. Learn to love it. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you desire. If you're not looking for rejection, try to develop a gentler and serene attitude, then those you meet find you to be a far more attractive proposition to date. Expect to be in a provocative mood today. For the past few days, you may have been searching for an outlet for the overflow of energy you're so lucky to have. You'll have an opportunity today, as innovative projects are likely to come your way. If you face your demons head-on, you'll find a unique opportunity to rid yourself of the taboos or fears you've been carrying around for so long. If you have been a little down lately, hang on to your hat. It's your day, and with the presence of your own energy in the air, you are sure to feel upbeat and positive. Don't waste any time sitting around and thinking about things. This day is the perfect time for you to get moving, and to connect with the things that matter most to you. Do what needs to be done and take the time to engage in every activity you love to do that is possible today. Our eyes in the sky. The Leo moon connects with Mars and Jupiter today, making this a great time to connect with your love interest on a deeper level. This aspect is great for intimacy, so you might want to treat your partner to some morning lovin'. The moon and Jupiter form a trine, which is perfect when it comes to manifestation. Aries is an excellent business person, and Jupiter rules luck, so by commingling these energies, the universe is stirring up a recipe for success. Don't be afraid to take chances when it comes to work, because people are likely to respond to your energy. The Leo moon gives you the confidence you need to make a splash. You might end up killing it at work without really understanding why, which is fine. Don't question it. As long as you honor your responsibilities and commit only to feasible goals, your day should be smooth sailing. Today's energy lends us a lot of power, and we'll be able to feel it. Approach your day with an awareness of how strong you are, and try to help people see their strengths as well. By the time evening rolls around, you should be feeling very satisfied with the work you've done today. Pat yourself on the back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. There is the potential to catch mistakes and learn from them today, but only if we choose to step outside of what we already know. Try not to be too rigid in your analytical thinking. Let creativity flow while still striving for excellence. This will be especially important as we move through the upcoming weeks and into the retrograde that begins at the end of October. In the pre-dawn hours, the Cancer moon sextiles Mercury in Virgo, helping us to communicate with others. We can share our feelings without fear of not being taken seriously for showing emotion. Two underlying motivations, comfort and efficiency, are highlighted now. This might be a time when we are busy handling domestic concerns such as house cleaning, paying bills, or tidying our closets. The moon then enters a void period lasting until dawn. Tackle the simplest problems first. Make minor tweaks to practices instead of attempting a full-scale overhaul, and watch how little adjustments can have a big impact. After sunup, the moon forms a trine to Mars, helping us to use our willpower appropriately. This is a great influence for overcoming personal challenges and circumstantial hiccups. Should we have a creative or artistic vision to get off the ground, the energy of this aspect can be harnessed to propel our interests forward. Shortly following the Moon-Mercury sextile, Pallas in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces, complicating a strategy or game plan. Although we believe we are having proper conversations and juggling the correct tasks to achieve our goal, something is lost in translation. Neptune's influence is agitating. Disoriented in an imaginative haze, we lose the thread of pattern recognition. We might see things that aren't really there, or read into an interaction improperly, basing our choices on a projection or fabrication.